NCAA Wednesday night action. One of the late games here, UNLV and Southern Utah. Odds makers have it at 15.5. That's quite a few points. Yesterday we had Kentucky giving the points against Duke. They covered rather easily. The night before that we had Tennessee and getting the points. They covered versus Georgia Tech. So that's 2 in a row. Let's see if we can make it 3 tonight with Southern Utah getting the 15.5. Veteran team, everybody's back. Coach Nick Robinson coached under the head coach at TCU, Trent Johnson, who was also at Stanford for a while. So he's got a decent pedigree, but it seems like they've been waiting on this team for a while. They got all their starters back from last year, and they got a couple guys that actually are from Vegas, so they might be a little extra motivated. I like Southern Utah getting the points against a really good athletic, I don't want to say really good team, but a really athletic team in UNLV. Dave Rice, so this is a big year for him. They really need to make the tournament, I think, for him to keep his job. So it'll be interesting to see what happens at the end of this year. That Mountain West Conference, there's some scrappy teams in there like Boise State, San Diego State, and Fresno State. So UNLV is going to have their hands full in that conference. All right, let's start breaking this game down. Southern Utah, they had one game against Utah, a good team, mind you. And in that game, they scored 71 points, shot 50% from the field, and 52.6% from beyond the arc. They go out there with 4 guards starting, so you know they're going to be running around the perimeter, jacking up threes, and UNLV is going to have to stop that in order to go ahead and blow out Southern Utah. I don't expect Southern Utah to win. I think UNLV is just too athletic. They got too much size. But, this early in the season, defensive fundamentals, they might be lacking just a little bit. Good team defense is key to stopping that the three-point shot. And I think they're going to lack just a little bit tonight. And I think Southern Utah is going to knock a few down here to go ahead and stay within this number. As well, Southern Utah, like I said, they got a couple guys from Las Vegas, Trevon Langston and Trey Kennedy. Both of them are from the Vegas area, so they should be a little extra motivated tonight. Defensively, Southern Utah against Utah, they allowed 82 points, 46.9% shooting from the field, and 27.6% from beyond the arc. So they defended the perimeter pretty well. They totally lost the rebounding game. With 4 guards, that's going to happen, and they're definitely not going to win the rebounding matchup tonight. But like I said, 15 points is a lot, 15.5. I think they're going to stay within that number. UNLV, they come in, big year for David Rice. Against Cal Poly, pretty scrappy team there. They came down to the wire. Against them, they scored 74 points, shot 45.1% from the field, and 21.4% from beyond the arc. They did a lot of their damage in the paint. They got a good freshman in Steven Zimmerman, as well as good returner in Patrick McCaw. Seegers is a good returner. So they got some good pieces, and I think they're going to make some noise in the Mountain West. But again, that's a pretty tough league. We're just going to have to see how they move along this year. How well they play defense is going to be a big component as to how successful they'll be, especially against a team like San Diego State, or even Fresno State's going to be probably pretty good this year. All right, let's talk about them defensively. Against Cal Poly, they allowed 72 points, 40% shooting from the field, and 28% from beyond the arc. All respectable numbers. They're pretty long, they're pretty athletic. They'll definitely have the size advantage against Southern Utah tonight, but I like the fact that Southern Utah has got all their players back, and Nick Robinson seems to have a pretty good pedigree, and I like Southern Utah here. I think that's just too many points tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Thunderbirds here, getting that 15.5, and I wish you guys luck on your picks of the day.